Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Siboga TV, which is your number one online political channel. Today we want to talk about the wrangles which are within ODM as a political party. And it is becoming clear that as days are moving, ODM as a political party is going to collapse into pieces because now it is not about if, but it is about when ODM is going to collapse into pieces. So that is actually the conversation I want us to have. Today, we will dive deeper and try to see how ODM is going to collapse. And where we have reached, nobody can actually stop the collapse of ODM. And if there will be somebody who will hold ODM together for a short time, then ODM is not going to have any meaningful function. Because as you know, ODM as a political party under the late Raila Amolo Odinga, it had done a lot of good to this nation. But now where it has reached, and if it will be maintained, it is not going to render any noble function to this nation. But before we dive in and try to dissect so deep about the collapse of ODM, I could request you kindly to take a minute and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel and they always keep watching our videos, I say thank you. May God bless you. Now, let us dive into the topic and try to see what's happening in the ODM as a political party. Because recently, ODM was celebrating 20 years of its existence. And for those 20 years, ODM has been under one leader, and that leader is Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga the late. And for 20 good years, Raila Amolo Odinga was able to unify ODM, and it has always been moving from one year to the other. And for those 20 years, ODM has actually done a lot in this republic because it was ODM which actually had shaped the political trajectory of this nation. It is the one which ushered the new constitution of this republic. And Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has always been in the trenches to fight for multi-party democracy. And therefore we can say that for the time ODM has been in existence, the public has actually enjoyed a lot of benefit from ODM. But we have reached a point when Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is no more. And there is a collapse of ODM as a political party. Because in it, we are having two political divide. We have a political divide which actually accept that ODM must continue to be in the broad-based government. And that political divide is actually championed by the old thugs. And also we have another political divide, which is championed by the young thugs, the people who feel that ODM should be led by the young people, by the young generation. And we have those political wrangles, even to the family of Odinga extended family. And that is why you will find that the current leader, Oburu Oginga Odinga, is actually having a conflict with his own daughter, Winnie Odinga, who is the daughter of the late leader of ODM, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And the conflict is about generational change. And that is why for Winnie, she feels that ODM must be handed over to the new generation, that ODM must have to elect new leaders by its NDC. And if you have never come across that discussion, that speech from Winnie Odinga, please have a listen to this.
When it came to the matter of this broad-based government, the people of ODM entrusted one person with the management of that relationship. And that person was Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. That relationship is complicated. And therefore, we are looking and we are wondering, those that are taking it upon themselves to manage it now, are they capable of managing that relationship? I don't think that is a question for me to answer. That is a question for the people of ODM to answer. And party leader is why I'm requesting we need to go back to the people and have an NDC and see who the people want to pick to manage that same relationship. Kwa hayo mengi na machache, asanteni.
After listening to that speech from Winnie Odinga, you can agree that Winnie Odinga is not contented with the current leadership of ODM. And that is why she is calling for NDC so that it can actually solve and it can elect new leadership, the people who will be capable to take ODM forward. But Oburu Odinga, who is uncle, is not comfortable with that speech. And that is why Oburu Odinga had to tell his daughter that you must understand that what you are trying to come up with is actually domestic issues, and we will actually be able to iron out all those domestic issues. But it is not a reality that those were domestic issues from Winnie Odinga.
Kwa hivyo mimi ulisikia mtoto yangu Winnie akisema ati Raila alikuwa hapo na sasa tutafute mwengine kusaidia kuendelesha hii broad-based government. Ninamwambia hiyo mtoto yangu tutaongea na yeye kinyumbani. Nitamwambia kinyumbani. Lakini hii kiti ambacho nyinyi mnamenipatia ya kuongoza ODM, kuwa party leader ya ODM, nitaendelea vile Raila alikuwa anaendelea, na nimebeba hiyo nimebeba hiyo ngao, na sisa kuwa na uoga yoyote, na nitaendelea kutimiza yale yote ambayo ndugu yangu Raila alikuwa anataka zitimizwe.
And as you also understand, we have other youthful leaders within ODM who are not actually accepting about the unity between UDA and ODM. The likes of Edwin Sifuna, who is the Secretary General of ODM, because Edwin Sifuna has always been out to say that it doesn't agree with the broad-based government. And he is on opinion that 2027, ODM must have a presidential candidate. We also have the likes of Babu Owino, who also feels that the ODM leadership should actually be handed to the young generation, because the young generation have that capacity of taking ODM forward. And I am very sure it is all done with Babu Owino, because Babu Owino probably will join another political party, or he will form another political party. And that is why Babu Owino was able to tell the current leader, Oburu Odinga, that he also will be a party leader, probably in the future. Please have a listen to Babu Owino.
Kidogo tu Sifuna, hii ndio siku ya mwisho SG wangu. Nimejua hawa wadozi wetu hawatanikaribisha hapa tena. Wacha niongee kwa sababu Raila alipokuwa mzima nilikuwa nachukua hata 1 hour ya kuongea. Saa hizo wadozi wetu wengine hapa hawakuwa hata kushikwa na mtu wa Kanjo. To Baba the Great, we want to tell our people to rise up. Rise with courage. Rise with conviction. Rise with strength to fight, because we know that we are stronger than our oppressors. Na nataka kuhakikishia Raila Amolo Odinga mahali popote yupo sahihi. Baba, siku ya leo gharama ya maisha ikienda juu, tutaenda maandamano, wapende wasipende.
Asante.
Baba, siku ya leo karo ya shule ikipelekwa juu, tutaenda maandamano, wapende wasipende. Baba, siku ya leo bei za bidhaa zikienda juu, tutaenda maandamano, wapende wasipende. La mwisho, jana niliona viongozi wetu wa ODM walipewa viti. Congratulations. Lakini wacha niwaulize swali, wadozi, mliangalia huyu Babu Owino mkaona hizi tosha kiti yeyote? Kwa hivyo mfikirie hiyo youth leader na kuheshimu, lakini hapo mbele hata Babu ametosha party leader.
Haya.
Tunasema ni Babu kwa sababu kama kuna tabu ana jawabu la ajabu kwa adabu.
Asante.
Bila Babu tabu.
Asante.
So that is Babu Owino. I would also like you to listen to Edwin Sifuna, how he is against the broad-based government. Please have a listen to this.
Unajua saa hii kila mtu wako na mambo yake, anasema mi baba aliniambia hii, baba aliniambia ile. Lakini ile tunaweza kukubaliana yote ni ile alituambia sisi sote. Tukiwa wazi mbele ya umma. Baba alisema nini? Alisema tunadhifishe chama chetu kwa ajili ya uchaguzi wa mwaka 2027 tuweze kutoa na sisi candidate wa kuchaguliwa mwaka 2027. Hiki chama mimi ninavyowajua nyinyi, ninavyowajua nguvu zenu. Nimewaona bana. Nimewaona nyinyi mkipigana hapa wakati wa chaguzi ndogo kule Malindi. Mheshimiwa party leader, ilikuwa ni fujo. Lakini nyinyi ninavyowajua hakuna jambo ambalo tunaweza wekwa mbele yetu atili tushinde. Mimi najua tukiamua leo hii ya kwamba tunamsimamisha party leader wetu huyu 2027, watu wanaenda nyumbani. Tukiamua tunasimamisha huyu Abdul Swamad, tukiamua tunasimamisha huyu Abdul Swamad ama deputy party leaders wale wengine wote, tutashinda huo uchaguzi. Mukisema SG wenu wasimame kura 2027, hiyo uchaguzi tunashinda tena mapema. So nasikia kuna watu wanazunguka wakisema ati ni baba pekee alikuwa anaweza kuangusha wao kura.
After listening to that, then you can actually agree with me that ODM is at the brink of collapsing, and ODM is going to collapse soon, because the indications are evident that where we are heading is that ODM is going to break into small pieces, and we are going to have mass exodus from ODM, probably to a new political outfit, probably to different political parties. And therefore, I feel that the lifespan of ODM is actually coming to an end, and there's nothing that is going to be done to prevent that. And as you know, if you plant a plant and that plant grows, it bears seeds. For it to grow again, it must be planted again. And that is why I feel that ODM, its existence is going to come to an end. And that is why the young thugs should actually start afresh to build other political parties which will be more fierce than ODM, which will stand for the rights of the people. And that is why the likes of Babu Owino, they have said that if things are going to be difficult, it is a must. People will go to picket. People will go to demonstrate on the streets. So the collapse of ODM is evident. Not if, but when is that going to happen? In your own understanding, do you see ODM surviving this time? Or you are in agreement that ODM is at the brink of collapsing? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to palm with this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them for us to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always make sure to hit the notification bell, because once you hit the notification bell, it means you have given YouTube permission so that you can get notified to watch any political content that we upload into YouTube. And with that, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly until we meet in our next political discussion. Goodbye.